Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is Jacqueline Kinoti, a transformational life coach. I help you address and resolve childhood traumas so that you can able to gain your personal power back, you reclaim your authentic self, and so even so you can have mental and emotional wellness. So today I'll be talking about parentification. Parentification means the process of role reversal where a child takes up responsibility that were meant to be for the caregiver or to be for the parent. You know, in our societies, in our families, it is the opposite. Instead, the parent being the provider, now they're expecting the children to be the provider. That is what parentification means. Giving this child responsibility that are not age appropriate. Instead of this child enjoying the childhood, they are meant to be the caregiver. And therefore, that's where the problems comes in when this child is being made to take up roles that they are not emotionally prepared, or they are not having that emotional capability of handling them. It impacts how they develop. And so there are two types of parentification, which is emotional parentification. In emotional parentification is where the parents or the caregivers want the child to meet the emotional needs. For example, maybe the parent who want to share what they are going on, or what is going on with them, with the child. They want to make this child their little spouse. This child is expected by this parent to meet their emotional needs, which are expected to be met by their partners. And therefore, when maybe this parent is having issues, they're just coming to the child. The child has no that capability or that no capacity to able to handle these issues. Another type of parentification is instrumental parentification, where a child is expected to take practical responsibilities that are meant for the parent. For example, providing, going out of their way to do all the house chores that are not age appropriate. And so it makes me wonder, what do you think about parentification? What do you think about those parents that are leaving all the responsibility to their child because simply they brought them to this one simply because they gave birth to them, and therefore they go on threatening to cast them if they are not willing to do what they are doing? What do you think? What do you think there in the comment section about those parents that they leave all the responsibility to their children, even they know that their children are not in that position to handle those responsibility. You know, in our society, many children are being overburdened. Like, for example, you are the firstborn now, and maybe you have gone out of your way. Maybe you have gone to school, you have secured a job. Now the parent there at home, they just relax, and now they give you all the responsibility. You are the one to take care of them, you're the one to build the house for them, you're the one to take care of the siblings, and so these people become entitled. But this child that is parentifying now feels there is this burden, there is this stress, they can't do anything, they can't afford to say no because the parent is always threatening them. What is the impact that this parentified child this parentification has on a child, and what do you think about it? Maybe you can have your suggestion in the comment section. Is it okay for the child to take responsibility of the parent, or the parent has to be responsible for the child? Who is supposed to take care of the other? Is it the child or is it the parent? You know, in my professional experience, I've come to realize most of the children are overburdened. They feel like they don't know how to do it. It is so overwhelming. They can't build their life because they're expected to put up with everything, expected to take care of everyone, to meet all this kind of responsibility, and they forget they need themselves. What can you say about those parents? As you, maybe as a parent who is watching here, whose responsibility is it to take care of the siblings? Whose responsibility is there to take care of the children that you have given birth to? Is it your child, or is it you to take up the responsibility? You know, even the one or the Bible says that the parents should leave generational health for the children, and not now the children working backward to create generation or to make up the parent happy. I feel that as a society we need to challenge this and these limiting beliefs. I feel we need to break this another generation patterns. We need we need to work on ourselves in order to understand that a child is just a child, and they have to be given that opportunity to be a child, so that they can able to have proper brain and emotional development that is required, that will enable them to navigate through adult life. So that is all for today about parentification. I now know that, or I think you have gotten an idea of what parentification means, and in the coming videos I will be talking about the impact, how you can know a person is being parentified, and also how you can able to overcome. I believe we can able to change or raise a healthy generation if we are able to address these things that impact us. We can't continue avoiding them. You can't continue acting in silence. You have to speak up your mind. You have to seek help and work on yourself, so that we can have higher the society, can have higher the generation. You don't have to hurt your children because you're hurt. You don't have to yell. You don't have to belittle. You don't have to abuse your child because the same was done to you. You can break the patterns. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.